What's up, y'all? Within today's video, we're going to be talking about Kourtney Kardashian because it seems like she is going to be facing a lawsuit for her brand Lemme, which is like her gummy vitamin brand. And I have to say the timing of this is so damn ironic because I almost fell down the rabbit hole with these damn gummies because I see everyone and their mom raving about them on TikTok, and I feel like I was falling into the trap because I keep on seeing so many people talk nothing but amazing things about them. And I was like, you know what? I want to try some of these products because if I'm keeping it real with you guys, they have like a lot of different ones. I low-key wanted to try this daily digestive one, which is the Lemme D bloat, because I keep on seeing girls. I see girls talk about them, so I was wondering, I'm like, is this like for girls only? Because y'all low-key, sometimes I be getting bloated. And it's so crazy because you know what I realized? Even when I'm eating healthy, sometimes I'll still get bloated, which like bothers me because I'm like, why am I bloating? Do you know what I mean? And then also I wanted to try her new one, which was called Lemme Wake Up, which is a caffeine energy gummy. And then also, I'm telling you, there's so many that I wanted to try. I wanted to try the Let Me Sleep one because I don't know if you guys saw on TikTok, there was this girl. This was a while ago. I want to say maybe like, y'all, maybe it could have even been a damn year ago. I don't remember how long ago it was. Within the past year, though, this girl went viral for talking about the Let Me Sleep one and how well it worked for her, and that she like tried everything, but the Let Me Sleep like knocked her out. It had millions of views, and of course, Kourtney Kardashian was like all about that. But then I always see people showing off her stuff at Erewhon because you know everyone and their mom shops at Erewhon, which I am so sorry. Y'all could throw $1 billion in my bank right now, and I'm not gonna go to Erewhon. Okay, well, hold on, wait. I take that back. You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm like, if you put $1 billion in my bank, I probably would go there just to really see, like, is it worth the hype? Do you know what I mean? Coming from a broke bitch like myself, who literally loves to go to like 7-Eleven. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the whole rave about Erewhon? But anyways, I always see the Lemme Gummies there. They have so many different kinds, and I have to keep it real with you guys. Every single one that I see, everyone raves about. They'll be like, you know, they love the Lemme De-Bloat. They love the Lemme Glow, which is the hair, skin, and nails one. And I have to say, like, I low-key was just kind of like, y'all wanted to try some of these. And then they have the other one, too, which is like y'all, this is another one that I wanted to try right here, which is the Lemme Curb capsules, which is a glucose and craving support capsule, which is supposed to, like, basically be a appetite suppressant. And y'all know I need that. There's just so many different ones that I wanted to try because they have a really good amount of products, and honestly it seems like everyone and their mom loves them. But now they are facing a lawsuit for various different reasons, which we are going to be reading about today. I'm letting y'all know from the jump. Today is one of those days where my brain is like all over the place, and y'all gotta read a lot because like I'm gonna be reading this whole like claims thing, because it's like one of those, I want to say it's like a class action lawsuit, to where like, say for example, if you purchase these products, you can like get in on this from this like website called ZR Claims. I'm gonna be reading directly from there what all of their claims are about the Lemme products. It's only about specific ones, not about all of them. And I have to say, they do bring up some very valid points, which makes me skeptical because y'all, I feel like on TikTok specifically, it has become QVC that everyone is trying so damn hard to sell something. I don't think that Lemme is on the TikTok shop per se, but obviously we know how it is. Like when it comes down to the Kardashians or the it girls in general, everyone wants to rave about their stuff because they want to get on their good side. And I just think like everyone needs to be a little bit cautious when it comes down to TikTok because you can go viral so fast. Like say for example, if you're talking about a product and it gets millions of views, then that person that you're raving about is going to want to collab with you. Like I want to say that girl that went super viral for the Lemme Gummies, Kourtney Kardashian, like ended up like working with or sponsoring or something. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like everyone on TikTok is obviously, you know, looking for that opportunity. And look, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are several people out there who genuinely love a product and then end up working with the brand, and I think that that's great. But then obviously there is those people out there too who you kind of have to like watch out for because they kind of like lie and they want to get on the brand's good side for obvious reasons. And I just think, I don't know, you got to take everything with a grain of salt because it really is a tricky, you know, world out there when it comes down to everything, especially on TikTok, being that you can get paid so easily. So we're going to be talking about this lawsuit. Before even getting into the lawsuit, though, if you guys have tried the Lemme products, please let me know how you like them. I genuinely trust your guys' opinion more than anybody else on the internet because y'all don't have no reason to lie. And I just really do feel like a lot of her products sounded good to me. Like, I'm going to be so real with you guys. I was already looking into like doing this build your own bundle that she has on her website because there was so many different things that I wanted to try. And I was like, you know what? I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's a placebo effect, but like sometimes I really do feel like these types of things work. So now I'm like, wait, they're getting sued for like potentially not working. So I'm like, what the hell? So if you guys have tried anything, if you guys really like them, please let me know down below because I'm super curious. So anyways, let me shut up and let's get into this lawsuit. All right, y'all. So this is the actual website that is like going through with this lawsuit. Like I said, I think it's like a class action lawsuit because it says right here, if you purchase a Lemme product, you may be entitled to compensation. Fill out the free case review form to see if you qualify. And you know what's really crazy is I feel like these types of things I always see pop up on my Facebook ad, and I feel like those are class action lawsuits. But y'all know I am not a lawyer, so I don't know anything about this. But this is what it says. It says Lemme deceptive advertising claims, and then I'm not gonna go through like the whole list of things, but it does obviously have a list of products from the Lemme website. It says please select the products you purchase, so it has a Lemme Purr, Lemme Debloat, Lemme Curb, Lemme Matcha, all these things. But I do have to say, in my personal experience, because I actually filled out one of these forms before, you go through all of these products and you click on them, and I want to say it's a way of them filtering to see if you actually qualify for the settlement or the lawsuit. Because you say, for example, may like be like, oh, you know what, I purchased the Lemme Matcha. That may not necessarily be part of the lawsuit. So take that with a grain of salt. If you guys go to this website, you'll see a full list of all the products right there, but it doesn't mean that every single one is on the actual lawsuit. But then on obviously they have a whole bunch of other products, what the hell, a whole bunch of other questions about this. Now, I do want to go ahead and read the whole what's going on section of this, which is very, very lengthy, but I do feel like it is important, especially if you guys have, you know, purchased these products before. So this is what it says right here in the what's going on section. It says launched in September 2022, Lemme is a supplement brand that has garnered significant attention on social media, supported by an extensive marketing campaign. However, we are investigating whether Lemme violated consumers' rights by misleading and deceptively marketing its products. Specifically, we're investigating the following products: Lemme Purr gummies. Lemme claims that these gummies support vaginal odor. However, according to a report by Women's Health magazine, there isn't any evidence that a particular ingredient can change vaginal odor for different women. I have to say that one to me too, I thought that would be like an exterior thing. I did read part of this beforehand, before filming this video. And I was like, oh, I thought that's like, say for example, like what would you use like the mandelic acid wash for? Or like maybe you would use like a pH balancing wash for, like Summer's Eve or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I was like, oh, I didn't know a vitamin could do that. So it's so funny that this is actually on the lawsuit. And then the other one, which I wanted to try, Lemme Curb capsules. These capsules are advertised to be formulated with clinically studied ingredients to support healthy blood sugar. But two of Lemme Curb active ingredients are dosed at levels 4 times less bitter melon and 20 times less Ceylon cinnamon, which is so crazy. I used to take Ceylon cinnamon supplements. Then those doses supported by scientific literature. I have to say this though, in my personal opinion, when it came down to the Ceylon cinnamon, which I ordered from Amazon, which was like a straight up only Ceylon cinnamon capsule, it really did help me suppress my appetite. Like, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should get back into it, but the ones that I purchased were expensive, and I was like, damn, it was like a 30-day supply. I want to say it was a 30-day supply for like, it was close to like 35 bucks. I was like, this is expensive, y'all. Anyways, moving on to the next one right here, Lemme Debloat gummies. Lemme claims that these gummies relieve bloating symptoms and support debloating. However, their ingredients are dosed at much lower rate than studied. While a clinical trial reported that honestly, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this damn word right here. It is way too crazy. I'll put it up on the screen. I have no clue how to pronounce that. Improve the balance of bacterial strains in the gut. The trial studied doses 15 times higher than the dose included in Lemme Debloat. Lemme Debloat also includes 3 grams of sugar, even though studies show that sugar contributes to bloating. Now, this is where I have to say too that I always see on TikTok, and I always get skeptical specifically of gummies. Because I'm going to be so real with you guys. Like, y'all, when it comes down to my vitamins before and even like fiber supplements and things like that, I would be like, oh, let me get the gummy version. Because it's just like, oh, you know, it tastes good or whatever, which is so damn stupid. Because as soon as I started looking into it before, I'm like, okay, this is literally just counteractive. You're putting more sugar in your body. I do have to say I ended up finding a fiber supplement from, I forget exactly which brand, that is sugar free though, and I'm like, oh, okay, I like those, but then I was like, it's still not enough fiber. Do you know what I mean? It's like I would have to like drink Metamucil or like Benefiber, because for some reason, I don't know why, I like struggle getting in my fiber daily. So specifically, that's why I was looking for a gummy for that. But then I was like doing all my research, and I'm like, this is a whole lot of extra sugar for no damn reason. So that's what I thought was really funny about this too. And I did see a girl on TikTok before actually talking about this, saying sugar makes you bloat, and this has 3 grams of sugar in it, which is adding to it. Which, let's keep it real, 3 grams of sugar is obviously not a lot. You know, y'all know that I'm always sitting here talking about like every single time I drink like my Happy Dads or my Trulies or whatever, I'm like, oh wow, it only has like 2 grams of sugar, but it's like obviously all of that stuff does add up. And on top of that too, you may not want that in your supplement. You know, it's one thing obviously if you're having an alcoholic beverage or if you're having a dessert, but in your supplement, why would you want this added sugar? So I totally get that too. And then the last one on the list right here, it says Lemme Matcha Gummies. These gummies are advertised to help you power through your day and are said to promote vitality, longevity with organic matcha and antioxidant coenzyme Q10. However, research suggests that matcha is effective at doses much higher than 100 milligrams. The dose contained in Lemme Matcha, in fact, a single teaspoon of matcha includes roughly 2,000 milligrams, 20 times higher than the amount in one serving of Lemme Matcha. And most research on the effectiveness of CoQ10 looked at doses at or above 100 milligrams, more than double the dose found in Lemme Matcha. And then it actually has all the, so that was the last of the products right there from Lemme, but then it does have a full on like, am I eligible to submit a claim and all these good things. So once again, I think that they may have a pretty strong case right here in my personal opinion. Obviously, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not somebody who, you know, knows about all these types of things, but I really do feel like they wouldn't be rounding up all these people from the internet and obviously passing this around if they didn't have a strong case against Lemme. And it does look like one of those class action lawsuits to where you'll, you know, get a little chunk of change from PayPal or whatever. I want to say I signed up for one before years ago for AT&T and I actually qualified and I got like $120 via PayPal and I was like, oh, hell yeah, don't mind if I do, you know. But I have to say, low-key, it kind of sucks because I'm being so for real. Like I see so many people rave about these and I know it's one of those things that, say for example, like what works for me may not work for you. Like, yo, I told you guys before, like everyone had asked how I lost a bunch of weight. And the first like 2 months that I like lost weight pretty fast, I want to say within the first 2 months of like my weight loss journey, like this is last year, by the way, I want to say that I lost like 30 pounds, so like 15 pounds each month within 2 months. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, how'd you do it? And I use these pills. They're actually like the top selling like weight loss pill on Amazon. And a lot of people are like, oh, they didn't do anything for me. But for me, I'm like, yo, I lost 30 pounds in 2 months. You know, I feel like everybody's body acts differently to certain things. So actually within my personal life too, I had some of my family try and they're like, oh, that didn't really do anything for me. But then I had some friends who were like, oh my gosh, like what the hell? I can't believe I lost like 5 pounds in 2 weeks and I didn't even try. And I'm like, yeah, like it's these damn pills, you know? So I have to say, obviously, take everything with a grain of salt, but I really do want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions about this. Because once again, I trust y'all way more than these TikTokers. I feel like, I don't know. Y'all, I want to be real with you guys. Like, there's a lot of times that I want to do like a whole series on TikTok of like trying all these trending products. But then I'm going to be real with you guys. Like, I just feel like I'm going to come off like a hater. Do you know what I mean? Because I really do feel 9 times out of 10, people on TikTok overact so much. They'll be like, oh my God, this bottle of water has water in it. Oh my God. And it's like, I can't do that. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like if I get on there, then I'm going to be like, okay, like, yeah, is this product good? Yeah. Is it the best thing ever? No. Do you know what I mean? And I just feel like that's kind of how I am. And I feel like everyone else on there, like, y'all know I'm always saying this about Michaela Nogueira. I really do feel like she just hams up everything and people eat it up. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, I just don't have that type of like over the top personality to be like, oh my God. Like, it's way too much. It reminds me of that ShamWow guy. You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, everything has now become like a QVC infomercial, like, you know, selling thing. It's like the My Pillow guy. I'm sure you guys have all seen these TV ads before. And that's what I feel like when I'm scrolling through TikTok. I'm like, damn, what happened to the people before? Like, y'all know me, like when I'm talking about a foundation, like I'll be like, oh my God, like I really like this foundation. Like this shit is really good. And that's it. I'm not like screaming at you, like trying to leap through the camera to like tell you guys, oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. And I'm like, y'all, at the end of the day too, it's kind of like every single product out there, like I mentioned earlier, some things may work for you, it don't work for me. You know what I mean? Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. Please let me know if you guys have purchased from Lemme and if you actually have seen results within these products before, because y'all, I'm so sorry. Maybe I shouldn't be this type of person, because I know all the doctors out there in the world are like, oh, who cares about supplements? You need to get like all these, you know, vitamins and all this and this from natural ingredients. But I'm sorry. I like supplements. I really do. I feel like they help me out personally. But once again, everybody's body is different. Okay. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.